Allen Iverson is without a doubt one of the greatest players to play in the NBA. Most people remember AI, or The Answer as he was nicknamed, for his performances for the Philadelphia 76ers, but he also wore the jerseys of Denver Nuggets, Detroit Pistons and Memphis Grizzlies. However, what many people don't know is the fact that Iverson ended his career outside of the NBA.
What?
After more than 12 astonishing years in the league, it was the 08-09 season where AI's downfall began. Traded to the Pistons, he started off strong, posting 20+ point games regularly. However, as the season wore on, Iverson started losing playing time to Rodney Stuckey. As a former All-Star, Iverson didn't accept coming off the bench, thus butting heads with then head coach Michael Curry.
I don't know any franchise players that come off the bench. I don't know any Olympian that come off the bench. I don't know any All-Star come off the bench. I don't know any former MVP that come off the bench. I don't know any 3-time scoring champion come off the bench. I don't know any first team All-NBA come off the bench. Why Allen Iverson?
The result was sad as the Pistons froze Iverson out completely and even announced it publicly in April that he would not play for them anymore. Luckily for Iverson, he'd become a free agent that summer and chose to continue his career in Memphis. God chose Memphis as the place I will continue my career. I feel that they are committed to developing a winner, said the former MVP. However, the Grizzlies also forced him to come off the bench, something AI couldn't handle, thus leaving the team after 3 games for personal reasons. After parting ways with Memphis, it was back to the city of brotherly love for Iverson. That made a lot of Sixers fans nostalgic, and Iverson received a thunderous ovation from the sold-out crowd in his return debut, but as the games went on, it was clear that AI's best days were behind him. His time in Philadelphia was also cut short in February when his 4-year-old daughter had health issues, forcing Iverson to leave the team and switch his focus to family. That was the public announcement, but behind the curtain more stuff was boiling. A column from Stephen A. Smith, branched off from an interview with Iverson's business manager Gary Moore, revealed that Iverson was also dealing with a well-reported gambling problem and alcoholism, all while also going through a divorce. Those were the real reasons why no NBA teams came knocking in the summer of 2010. But Iverson wasn't giving up on his career just yet. He turned down numerous offers from Chinese teams waiting for the right one, and that came in October when the Turkish team Besiktas offered him a 2-year, $4 million deal. Former teammate Carmelo Anthony told reporters back then that playing in Turkey wasn't Iverson's first choice, but at least he was still getting paid to play basketball. And money was something AI needed, as the all-everything guard was reportedly broke, by all accounts except his own. Whatever the reasons, Iverson did end up signing with Besiktas, thus playing in Turkey and Eurocup, the second strongest competition in Europe after EuroLeague. Coach Larry Brown, who led Iverson and the Sixers to the NBA Finals in 2001, called AI's situation and move to Turkey sad. What he's accomplished, I don't think you want to see him end his career this way, he said. However, Iverson's manager Gary Moore assured the public that his client is ecstatic over the move. He's very excited, very happy that the people in Turkey want him. The people in Turkey appreciate what he brings to the game and he can't wait to get over there, Moore said. Switching from his trademark 3 to number 4, Iverson made his debut for Besiktas on November 16, 2010, scoring 15 points in a 91-94 Eurocup loss to the Serbian side Hemo Farm. His first game in the Turkish league, however, was a disaster as AI scored just 2 points in 19 minutes against the EuroLeague side Fenerbahce. When he was asked after that how many points he planned to average at the end of the season, Iverson answered with a grin. "I don't know how many, but I promise it's not going to be 2. He added, "Our team has been put together way before my arrival and it would be unrealistic to expect my teammates to change all their ways for me in such a short time. For the time being, I chose to adapt to their game. I believe as the season rolls on, I will get to know my teammates better and become a more productive team player. All I need is a little more time so I can adjust myself to the new conditions. You will see a much improved Allen Iverson out there before too long." The much improved Iverson showed himself already in the next Eurocup game, scoring 18 against the Dutch side Göttingen. Originally a 2-point loss, the game was called invalid and forced to play again after Besiktas protested that the game clock malfunctioned just before Göttingen's winning basket, thus making it unclear whether the shot was in time or not. AI's improvement was also visible in the Turkish league, where he quickly moved his points record tally from 14 to 20 to then 26. In Eurocup, Iverson's impact was basically non-existent. In 2 games against French side Asvel, AI scored 4 and 9 points respectively and missed the rematch against Göttingen, a loss nevertheless. So the Turkish Giants were left bottom of their group and didn't qualify for the knockout round. Things got even worse for the point guard when a calf problem started to hamper his performances. Though initially Iverson tried to play through the injury, it soon became clear that the problem needed addressing. So Iverson flew to the States to get his leg looked at. There, Dr. James Andrews told Iverson that as he tried to play through the pain, he ended up damaging his calf even more, thus needing surgery. Initially Iverson said that he hopes to return to Besiktas in time for the playoffs, but that didn't happen. Meaning Iverson played just 11 games for Besiktas in total, 7 in the Turkish league and 4 in Eurocup. During the summer, AI also found a way to wriggle his way out of the 2-year deal. He did that hoping to return to the NBA, but those dreams were shattered when the league went to a lockout. However, escaping Turkey was still a relief for Iverson, as the off-court experience there was just too much for him. Journalist Ferhat Yeseltos remembers fondly the game between Besiktas and Tofaş, where Iverson scored his Turkish league high 26 points. While the game was going on, a firework was thrown from the stands onto the court, and Yeseltos still vividly remembers the fear Iverson felt with that sound. All of a sudden, he had a "where did I come to" expression on his face, he recalls. The second mind-boggling experience for Iverson came when they were traveling to France to play Asvel in Eurocup. Due to heavy snowfall, the hosts did not send a bus to pick up Besiktas from the hotel, so the whole team had to travel to the hall where the match was being played by a subway. And then it happened. Former NBA MVP riding a packed-up train with regular French people. Those 2 stories, alongside average stats of 14.3 points, 4.7 assists and 1.7 steals in the Turkish league, sum up Iverson's European experience. And also last days as professional basketball player, as the calf problem alongside with NBA's lockout forced Iverson to call it day. Officially, AI retired in October 2013 after rejecting a contract offer from the Dallas Mavericks D-League affiliate Texas Legends prior that year. "I promise you, it's a happy day for me," he said, dressed in a typical AI way, issuing a suit fit for a black leather hoodie, black cap, and a gold chain around his neck.
I feel proud and happy to say that I'm happy with my decision.